Now, some people have commented on what is now regarded as, admittedly, a rather large house, but they don't remember, perhaps they never knew, that in those days, in the first place, people, if they were sensible, cooperated with nature, which meant that to have any kind of comfort in the Texas heat without any benefit of fans of any sort, one had to have high ceilings and large rooms and some sort of passage of air simply to survive the heat. So he designed his house from his collected memories of places he liked, with large rooms, large halls, and high ceilings. Furthermore, in those days, many modern people don't know or remember, they did, in those days, take care of their own folks. They never chucked the old, weak ones in nursing homes. Families stayed together. And although Dr. Smoot and his wife and two small children would seem to be a rather small family, they had not been settled very long until various relatives, older and weakening, began coming to live out their last days here. And so they did, over a long period of time, have in the family more than just the four of the original ones. But they had my grandmother's brother, for example, with his daughter, and out of the family, a couple who were ill and not able to make it anymore for themselves. All of these people who came to live out their last days here died in the house, and grandfather took each one of them back to Kentucky or back to Tennessee, whichever way it was, for their final resting ground. But that's another story too, so we'll get back from that. I'm only pointing out that here on this small rise of ground beside a natural lake, he built a house which now, in 1984, seems very large. But in those days, it was the way of life. And the reason for, I feel, for preserving this house with all of its furnishings is simply that fact, that it speaks of a way of life which is now gone.